everyone, this is going to be a teaching style video for bony landmarks on the hand and the wrist. We're going to first take a look at which hand we are holding. So all of my tags here are on the palmar side of the hand, and my tags are not on the dorsum of the hand or the back side of the hand. So this would be the dorsum of my hand and the palmar side of my hand, and then this is the palmar side of this hand, and this is the dorsum of the hand. Okay, so based off of this, you can hold it in your own hand, palmar side up. This would be a left hand. Okay, taking a look at these long bones that make up our palm. Okay, so these are the bones that sit right in here where my thumb pointed. Number 1, this is our first metacarpal. Number 2, this is our second metacarpal. Number 3, our third metacarpal. Number 4, our fourth metacarpal. And number 5, our fifth metacarpal. Each of our metacarpals have digits or phalanges that come off of them, and we talk about them also as phalanxes. So phalanges or phalanxes. I have the different aspects of the phalanxes in letters, just to make it more simple. Letter A on all of these is our proximal phalanx. Letter B on all of these is our middle phalanx. Notice that our thumb does not have a middle phalanx, only digits 2 through 5. And then all 5 digits, letter C is the distal phalanx. Okay, I'll show you this on the back. Some of these models, the bones turn, so you make sure you orient them correctly. Okay. We also have these various wrist bones in here. We call them our carpal bones. Okay. We have 8 carpal bones. Okay. The first thing I like to do is find the proximal row for the carpal bones. I find this right below, and we always go over them starting on the thumb side and moving towards the pinky, with the proximal row going first and the distal row going last. Okay, so I find the bone just below the first metacarpal, and I go one more proximal. So number 6 here, that's our scaphoid. Number 7 is our lunate. Number 8 right here is the triquetrum, and number 9 is the pisiform. Now notice that you can only see the pisiform on the palmar side of the hand. You can't see it on the dorsum of the hand. Okay. Next, so you go kind of like a typewriter, jump all the way back to that distal row starting just below the first metacarpal. Number 10 here, that's your trapezium. 11, trapezoid. 12, capitate. 13, hamate. Okay, just so one more time, just so you can see. Scaphoid, number 6. 7 is lunate. 8 is triquetrum. 9 is pisiform. 10 is trapezium. 11 is trapezoid in here. 12 is capitate. And 13 is hamate. All right, let's take a look to go over what we just talked about. So we talked about the 1st through 5th metacarpals, and we talked about the phalanxes with all 5 digits having both a proximal and a distal, and digits 2 through 5 having a middle phalanx. The thumb does not have a middle phalanx. Also, the base of each metacarpal and phalanx is located more proximal than the head. Okay, just a quick note. And then we talked about the carpal bones, these bones here. The proximal row has 4 and the distal row has 4 as well. There's a mnemonic that we can use to remember the order of these bones. So for scaphoid, lunate, triquetrum, and pisiform, we can say Susie left the party. For the distal row, we can say for triquetrum, trapezoid, capitate, hamate, to take Kathy home. So that's a mnemonic that you can use to remember the order of those carpal bones. I hope this was helpful.